When thinking of how I would create a model for how I would integrate imagination, creativity, and innovation into my library, I kept going back to makerspaces. While I sometimes set up a makerspace on a back table in the library, I would like to have more of a permanent makerspace that is always accessible to students after book checkout. A makerspace is a super important component of the library that cultivates imagination, creativity, and innovation. A makerspace is a place for students to create, to explore, to build, to use technology, to solve problems, and to think outside the box. This is crucial for students. So while determining how I could create my model, I knew I wanted to use the supplies that students themselves could use in their makerspace, and I wanted to use these supplies in such a way to inspire students. I started with the 3 words: imagine, innovate, and create. The word imagine in the back is made from wire and is wrapped with book paper filled with words. This is recycled book paper that I used from books that I was weeding out of my collection. These words from the books are to inspire the imagination. In the book Imagination First, one of the practices listed was to make mist, and it was mentioned how the CEO and founder of Whole Foods takes time when he clears his schedule to have blank hours. In this time, it is mentioned that he reads, and that is absolutely inspiring for imagination. I hope that when students immerse themselves in reading an enjoyable book, that they too can be inspired to use their imagination. The word innovate is made out of Legos. Legos are an awesome tool in the makerspace, and students are naturally drawn to them and start designing and building right away. It is my hope that through the use of hands-on Legos, that students will access their imagination and innovate new ideas. The word create is made with cardboard. This symbolizes another tool that students can utilize in a makerspace to create and inspire creativity. Also mentioned in the book Imagination First, under the think inside the box practice, is how a cardboard box can be such a powerful vehicle to a child's imagination. It is my hope that students are motivated to create amazing things using their imagination at the makerspace. I've also included a few additional pieces to this model. I have clouds made from the word paper, which symbolize the power of reading to access the imagination and to create. This also helps to create the illusion that this entire model is above the clouds. There is a vehicle made from Legos and cardboard with the intent to inspire students to create and to innovate. Over here, there's a Lego person reading a book, which shows how important literacy and books are. And finally, I designed the wire student right here and the wire hand to symbolize the importance of students putting themselves into the makerspace and to fully use their imagination, innovation, and creativity.